the Yorkshire crew. One of my old teammates, now my coach, Chev Walker, an ex-Hunslet Warriors player, and the monster Jamie Fields from the almighty Hunslet Club Parkside, who's smashing up the NCL right now. Chev, I've been told though that you did actually start at Hunslet Boys Club back in the day.
Hunslet Parkside. Went to the Hunslet, well, now what's known as Hunslet. What's your club called? You changed it that many times.
Hunslet Club Parkside.
It was Hunslet Boys Club, and then my team started the juniors at Hunslet Warriors, so we were the only junior team.
Jamie, that's a massive rivalry, isn't it? And it always has been in Hunslet. We even had the State of Hunslet a few years ago at South Leeds Stadium for Chev's testimony. Just tell me how big that rivalry is and how important identity in that rivalry is as well in South Leeds.
Yeah, you're either one or other. Chev obviously decided he took his team at blue side of Hunslet, and that's where it should have got dropped down over that football field. And where we are now, we're the green side, the glory side as we like to call it, or as they like to call it a few years ago, the noisy neighbours. But living up to his nickname now, and we are the noisy neighbours, so yeah, things are going well.
And South Leeds Rugby League's always been massive in South Leeds. Some of the best players that I've ever played for my club, Leeds, have come from there as well. But identity is massive, isn't it? Because I've always described Rugby League a bit like the Wild West, in that they all fight in the saloon about our identity and where we're from, what our background is. But when there's a collective cause, when Indians come over to Horizon, we all get together, go out, fight them, and go back to the saloon and chin each other. This time, we've got an opportunity in the Yorkshire jersey to go out and smash them Lancashirians. How much are you looking forward to doing that in the NCL?
Look, I can't wait. You know, it's a massive opportunity for most of the lads who's coming in this team, especially me myself being captain. It's a great honour, but it's going to be a big day down there, and I'll be gunning for some of these big boys that have come here tonight. So we'll be a force to be reckoned with come that game at Castleford.
I can't wait. I'm the biggest Yorkshireman in the world, by the way. Chev, did you play for the full Yorkshire back in Super League days?
2001, 2003 was it? So
when you was about 8 years old, the man-child.
2003. See how many? Yeah, see how long ago it was. Yeah, I was a young lad. But yeah, I got to play in that game, and I was just saying that it's obviously, you feel like a privilege. It feels privileged because there'll be tons of players that have performed in Super League over these years and never had the chance to play for Yorkshire, seeing as they've done away with it at amateur regarding the kids' development, and they've only just brought it back this year for the under 19. So that's going to be their first taste of playing for Yorkshire, which is sad. So for me, I feel privileged that I got to do it all the way through my amateur career, academy, first team, and then now for the legends that I'm still able to pull on a Yorkshire shirt.
It's been allowed to disappear, right? And I can't tell you how much I love somebody like Kevin Sinfield. But when I was a kid, I used to love playing against him and try to knock his head off. And that was what it was all about, because they were the best in Lancashire. We rated ourselves in Yorkshire. And that rivalry, even though we were really close mates, was so important. And it is a big part of development, isn't it? So other kids from around Yorkshire, whether you play for Milford or Hunslet or wherever, they can come together under one identity, and you have the best of this side versus the best of that side at Penrith.
It's a massive part of development. I don't understand that in every other sport you can play for your county. You can play table tennis, football, cricket, anything for your county. Rugby league, where the homelands is Lancashire and Yorkshire, and you can't represent your county, it's madness. And I think it's hindering the young lads' development. The only first time that they get to play representative rugby is when they're 19, so they're behind the ball straight away, not having that competition against players that have got equal ability.
And this is so important because it's not just about the county. We've got Cumbrians involved as well. It can be from anywhere in the country. It's about identity. It's the War of the Roses, so it's not geographic. But Jimmy, I just want to ask you finally, Kylie Lulwise, he sparked our Legends game last year because he flew out line and started ending players, right? He's always been a big hitter. Everybody thought it was going to be a bit of an exhibition and be a bit soft, but he smashed somebody. Who are you looking forward to ending on that Lancashire team?
Oh, it's a tough question, is that, isn't it? I've just seen the big boy out there. I think he'll get a shot. Yeah, definitely. In fact, the big boys are going to be the biggest on their side, and I'm going for him, yeah.
Good on you. Get yourself down there. Come and see Yorkshire versus Lancashire.